Intro?
Yeah, intro.
Brooklyn.
All the money and violence.
Long can, black hoodie, keyword Trayvon, nigga. Yeah.
Wow.
Ace was on that grungy tip, yo.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, y'all got some stuff over there. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We have to get ready. Yo, what? So what happened to the rap career? You ain't still got no bars?
Yo, so look, when I did music, it was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, it was because I like to do marketing promotion. That's like my number one thing. I love it. That's my, before Money and Violence, I used to pack out clubs in the city. Like, that's my number one thing. So I had an artist I was dealing with, like around the Money and Violence times, and I used to tell him, like, yo, bro, you a little too cool for school. I'm doing more promotion than you. You got to go out there. And then he basically was on some, yo, you saying that it's easy. Why don't you do it? So I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, if I become a rapper, I'm going to get to 1 million views before you. You feel me? So that's what that was. And I really was hit. I done went on tour with Fetty Wap in Canada. You feel me? Like, I did a lot with the rap career. I got like 6 songs that's like at 1 million views. You feel me? But it's all about how you market and promote yourself. That's what I was trying to teach him. You feel me? But being a rapper is too much work, bro. I ain't got the time, the patience, bro.
So there's no new songs at all?
I mean, I get on people's songs all the time. I got songs with GFB Fresh. I got something with Kane Streets. I got a couple of songs that just ain't dropped, or if they want me on a song, I got this one I'm working with for the Haitians. Her name is Ruthie. She got something called Voodoo Doll. She just sent it to me, and I got to work and give her a verse on that. So just for like entertainment purposes, I'll do a song, no problem. You feel me?
That's dope. Let's do the intro, bro. The real intro.
All right, it's your boy Gutsy.
It's your boy Vegas.
You now tune into the Man Dem Show. We got a super, super special guest. You've seen him on the web series, the hottest web series. This is the web series that started it. For us, it's Life in the Dot and Push. You know what I'm saying? For others, it's Respect Life and whatever. These guys are the OGs, the originals. We have one of, to me, the best character to me, in my personal opinion. We got Mr. Kane, a.k.a. Ace, in the freaking building. How are you, sir?
You done though. Nah, I wanted to. Nah, what's good, y'all? What's good, y'all?
Man, I thought I was supposed to come in there with, yo, son, you seeing son? What's poppin'?
Yeah, there you go. Look, yo, what's up, son? Say less.
So, y'all really think we talk? Wait, hold on, guys. Y'all really think we talk like that though? Like, yo, yeah, man, yo, dog, like, fam, like, you guys really think we actually speak like that for real?
No, that's for real. I would think so. You feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. Toronto was my favorite. I had to come to Toronto at least like 7 times. After New York, Toronto was my spot, bro. Like, just everything about the city. I don't think I've ever been to Montreal, but everything about the city, Canada, loved it, bro.
You're Haitian, right?
Yeah.
Montreal should be a spot you need to go to next time.
Everybody says that. It was twice we were supposed to go. It just didn't work out because that's when we found out about the felony stuff. And so once the other characters had to turn around, they put you on that plane right back. So
how was your experiences coming to Toronto? Like, were you tapping in with some of the rappers or the artists? Were they tapping in with you guys? Like, how was that?
One of the times we went was when Drake has his thing, like 3-part. I forgot what it's called, OVO weekend or something, maybe.
Yeah, OVO. That's what it is, right? OVO Fest.
Yeah, OVO
so
Fest.
J. Cole was there, and I got real close ties with J. Cole, so they invited us out. So we was out there with them mingling. I got a few pictures from that. And one time we came for, I think it's Caravana weekend.
Yes.
DJ Young Child, that's more like a Caribbean vibe, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, we was with like all the Caribbean DJs. One time Tory Lanez had us out there. So yeah, we tap in, like, but a lot of times it was just for our personal fun and just going out there and parties and hosting and stuff like that.
So y'all tap in, y'all don't check in. That's it. That's what it is.
Tapped in, yeah, we was getting invited in. You feel me?
Okay.
Look, I'm a crazy dude, so I want to go to the hoods. Like when I go places, I went to Jane and Finch. I went
Jeez.
I was going to I'm like, damn, some places I'm like, yo, should I really come here? You know, like, yeah, I get crazy in Toronto, but I gotta feel that energy sometimes, man. Before the sun go down, yeah.
So what about none of the underground artists tapped in with you? Like, I guess at that time, like Presso was just starting to get there, Smiley, like none of those guys were tapping in.
Nah.
And do you know about any of the Toronto underground guys?
I know a few, yeah. I know a few. Because of my other guy from Toronto, he was like a rapper coming up. He used to send me songs all the time from dudes. I know a few but none of them tapped in with us. But remember, the cast is big. So just because they ain't holler at me, don't mean they didn't holler at Miz, they didn't holler at Rafe. Everybody has their fan favorite, you know, so they might have been talking to Miz this whole time, you know?
True.
And remember, Sophia was on that show, right? Sophia's from here.
Yeah, she's from here. So yeah, she tapped in with those artists as well.
Yeah.
Sophia's from here? Sophia the Body?
Yeah, she's from here,
she's
bro.
She's from Toronto?
Yes.
Yeah, she moved to New York like 8 years ago. Like right around the Money and Violence time is when she moved to the States.
Crazy.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
How you not know that, dog?
Yeah, she rap Canada, bro. She always say that.
Right?
It's like Melissa Ford. Like sometimes I even forget Melissa Ford's from over here sometimes, bro. Like she's been gone over there so long.
Yeah, I get that. That makes sense.
Who has the baddest things though, Ace? Toronto or New York, bro? Who has the baddest things? Keep it real, dog. Keep it real.
So look, when people ask questions like that, I mean, you know, women are women everywhere. But of course, when you're used to something, you go somewhere else, it always just feels better in you. So like, if y'all come to New York, y'all gonna be like, oh. But to us, it's like, yo, they from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? That's the queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so of course, it's always gonna be the opposite side from what you're used to. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. That's a good answer. That's the best answer anybody said. It's
a fact, though. Yeah, yo, they used to come out. I ain't gonna hold you. They used to be outside when we was out there.
That's how you know he's PR trained too. You know,
marketing. He's a marketing genius.
The marketing and all that. You know, he's got everything on point. Take us back a little bit, Ace. Like before you got onto the show, you obviously were doing the promoting and stuff like that. What else were you like? Were you always just like open guy that was just like, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, business and marketing, doing music? What kind of guy were you growing up?
So before the promotion, when I was younger, I was in a crew called Team Playboys. It was like junior high school. A bunch of dudes that just got fly, got girls and stuff like that. The other dudes in the crew used to rap. I ain't gonna front, I used to try to rap them, but my flow was horrible. They used to try to teach me. It wasn't working out. But there was two dudes on there that was nice. So I had moved from Brooklyn to Queens, New York. Fast forward a little bit. The mother of my child, the lady I'm with now, my fiance and stuff, she was part of a team called Prada Mommies, right? They used to throw parties. So I went to one of her parties to pick her up. Like when I first started talking to her, she come home, she's counting like 3K, 4K. I'm like, that's from a party, you feel me? So a light bulb going off in my head, like, I know people, I went to like 7 schools. I kept getting kicked out of schools, but I made a statement in every school, so I knew a lot of people. So I'm like, I could throw a party. Plus I got a team of guys that know a lot of girls, you feel me? And then we could use the party to promote the music. You feel me? Since the music not going nowhere, we could promote the music. Then my first party, we packed it out, like 2,000 people, made like 10 bands. I done forgot about the music. I'm throwing parties, you feel me? So that's the point where I was so focused on parties that it kind of like made me and my original crew separate because they really wanted to do music because it was nice, you feel me? And it's like, yo, Ace, you don't even play our songs. We can't perform. Like, you know, you just focus on the party. But my mind, I'm not gonna lie, at that age, I'm like 18, packing out clubs, you feel me? Like, I'm like, yo, I'm on to the next club. Like, the music didn't work, and I'm trying to get them to, like, at an older age now, I understand, like, you can't just change somebody's dreams, you feel me? So I'll say I was in the wrong, because I'm like, yo, why y'all still focus on that when the money's here? But that's not what they wanted to do, you know? So I should have gave them a little more chances. I'll be honest about that, you know what I mean? But it all started off with my lady, to be honest. If it wasn't for her throwing parties, I would have never. And the crazy thing is she hates parties now.
Right? I was just going to say this. She's still in the party scene? She probably
not. No, bro. She hates them. She comes to mine sometimes, but...
So any of the dudes that you were rapping in that old crew, did they make it?
Not to that fashion-wise. They got a dope fashion line. You feel me? Like, we don't even talk, but I love to see people doing good. They got a dope fashion line that made like GQ magazine. Celebs wear it. It's called Illionaire Clothing or something like that. You feel me? I don't want to, and I'm really not saying that because I don't know them, the brand too much, but it's Illionaire something. But it's doing really well. So they transition from music to that.
Well, it seems like you all made the right choice because the music thing. We know the music.
Sometimes you gotta know when it's not it, man. And I'm a very realistic person. Some people got too much pride and ego to know, like, all right, that one's not working. You got to move on to the next one, and maybe you could double back. You feel me? Like Money and Violence might get big enough where if I drop a song and it's the intro, I might go on tour. You never know; it might go platinum.
Facts.
It's facts. It's facts.
But it's gonna be because people are a fan of Money and Violence, not really my music first.
Facts. That's dope. That goes to show like women are the backbone to some men's decision. I don't want to go here so quickly, but it's just in my mind. This whole Remy and Papoose thing. You're in New York. What the fuck's going on? What's happening?
Yo, bro, it's a shock to everybody. First off, we're gonna say everything's alleged. Nobody came out and said this is for real. This is, you know what I mean? But it's just a shock to like the hip hop community, the Black community, because we got like our own little culture. Like, so it's certain things when you speak to your girl, like, yo, chill, I'm gonna treat you like Pap. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, damn, like, is that how Remy gonna treat us? So, and it's crazy because it's already running that narrative, but nobody came out and said anything. So it's crazy that it's already going there, but we don't know. You feel me? Pap didn't say it. Nobody denied anything. But, the industry is so crazy. They could be using it to make money right now. They could be selling a story. Who knows? You feel me? So until somebody actually comes out and say it, it's just really just Black culture humor on the internet, yo.
That's funny. The same thing I feel on the Jeezy thing.
Yeah.
Until Jeezy or Jenna May actually come out with a statement, they're good in my eyes. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're kick up. They're just sitting back watching, look what they put on social media. But
there's no such thing as bad publicity. So a lot of times people just don't correct things and let it, oh, shoot, I don't even got to promote myself. Y'all going to be talking about me for a month? Okay. You feel me? Let's do it.
Nah, you're right. This also could be a publicity stunt for Love and Hip Hop as well, right? New York.
Mona Scott is a genius. You think I'm good with marketing? Genius.
Yeah, Mona's a queen with that shit for sure.
Bro, I wasn't even thinking about that. Hold on. Okay. Since we're on Mona, what do you think of the whole Erica Mena Spice situation, Ace?
So, even though I do my news with Ace, I kind of like, I be in my own world, so I don't know the ins and outs. You feel me? So I don't want to say the wrong thing, but from what I saw, I think it was more like a clapback because somebody said something about their kids. So like I said, I don't know the ins and outs. I'm gonna let you know right now. You talk about my kids, I'm telling you whatever comes to my mind. You feel me? If I don't physically hurt you. So words is the last thing. I don't care what comes out of my mouth after that. You feel me? So I can understand on that point, especially, I don't know if this is true. I'm hearing like, her kid has like issues and stuff too. Like it could be a sensitive topic. I don't know.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even.
So I don't know if that was like more racial or more like, I'm going to hit you where it hurts because you're talking about my kid. You feel me? Like, I don't know.
And that was my whole argument with it, with everybody. It's just like, I'm not agreeing what Erica said is right. Yeah. But at some point in time, we got to start looking at the action instead of the reaction. Like too many times we're focused on what the person did after the fact. How come we're not focused on
let me tell you, that's like
the person to do that?
That's like throwing a rock and hiding in your hands. So I always tell people this. You cannot control somebody's reaction, right? Mm-hmm. If I walk up to somebody and slap them and they decide to shoot me 20 times, that I can't say, why did they take it there? Why did I slap them?
Yeah, facts.
People be wanting too much control. They want to control themselves, what they do, and what you should do in response. No, it don't work like that. That's why I show people so much respect, because you could step on the wrong person's shoe and be like, fuck out of here, and that could be the end of your life because that was his favorite shoe, or he just don't give a fuck. But you was wrong because you decided not to apologize, and that was your action. Now his reaction to that is, okay, I don't care. Human life means nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
But people will be like, oh, he shot him over a sneaker. No, he shot him over the disrespect. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
So I always say that, like, you can't control how somebody reacts to something. You feel me? You can only control your actions. So treat people with respect. And if you are taking it to that level, you got to expect anything back.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Fucking keeping up on your News with Ace stuff, what is the craziest story that you reported on News with Ace? Because I really like that. And I just tapped in with it like not too long ago. So I'm seeing you doing the green screen. I'm like, yo, this guy is really, really on it, fam. So what was the craziest thing that you reported on News with Ace?
I have to say this just because me and them always beefing on my page. Anything that says the Bronx. Once it starts with the Bronx, it's just know it's downhill from there, you heard? Anything that starts with the Bronx.
Dude, isn't that what they say? Charlamagne said it. The Bronx in Florida is like
in Florida. They cousins
in the world. Like,
yo, we've been trying to trade the Bronx to Florida for so long, bro. Yo, they are gonna kill me when this drops.
Don't worry, you're good in Toronto. You can come camp out in Toronto for a few weeks,
right?
Yeah.
Yo, I would trade the Bronx for Toronto in a second. I wouldn't even think twice. Go on over there, you feel me? But nah, I don't think crazy stuff, man. This world is, and when I do my News with Ace, sometimes people be like, damn, it's dark. I really be searching for happy stuff. And it's really a lot of negative stuff in this world. There's some things that's so negative, I don't even want to talk about it.
No, that's facts.
Like people, husbands killing their wives and it's stored in their basement in front of their kids. Like people do crazy stuff in this world, bro. It's like, and I like the platform because, like, honestly, it opened my eyes up to know, like, yo, there's some sick individuals in this world.
Telling you, bro.
What about the one thing I see in New York that I don't see in Toronto is like the blogs. Like you guys have a 1-2 blogs, but for us, like we have 6 Buzz, Keep 6 Solid, 6 Sound. We have like a bunch of blogs. The one, not all of them, but a lot of them talk about a lot of street stuff, like politics that be going on. What's your take on that? Like,
or do you guys have those?
I want to assume that you don't rock with it, but
or
do you feel like there's a space for these blogs that are doing that?
So look, there's a lot of different type of people in this world, bro. Like if you look at my News with Ace, there's certain things I don't talk about. I would never talk about people's kids. I don't talk about serious street stuff that I know could lead into something because it happens every day. But I'm not gonna say my news article would say man was unalived in Brooklyn. Somebody else might say this person from this block did this person from that block this way. You feel me? And they do that because they want the clickbait. They want the arguments under their comments. They want people to keep staying in tune. Who's up, and some people are just doing it for a check. Clickbait blogs. That's what I call them. You feel me? And those people, 9 times out of 10, they're not people from the hood. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not nobody that's from the hood. Because anybody that's even been, you don't got to be street. I'm just saying that you've been raised around that, you know better. You feel me? So it's 9 times out of 10 somebody that probably got bullied and they don't know the repercussions of what they're doing. You feel me? And a lot of bloggers, and I'm gonna say this very lightly, it's gonna turn. It's only so long you could be behind a computer. Remember, I told you, it's only so long they're gonna do the wrong news report on the wrong person, and they're gonna see, oh, the streets don't play.
Mm-hmm. Facts. No, I don't wish wrong on anybody, but some of them need to feel that. You know what I'm saying? Some of them
every action has a
come
reaction.
Across a person like, yo, you're that blogger? Come here real quick.
Every action has a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
People will be putting people kids up, disease, they don't care. Anything.
Word.
That might have to be the name of the episode. Every action has a reaction.
Yeah, right. That's it.
So how did you link with Mo? How did you guys get, because it seems like from the outside looking in, it seems like there's like a civil war thing. Not really a civil war, but this person had these friends, this person had these friends. I want to know like your situation going into Money and Violence. How did you meet up with Mo?
So the character that plays Miz, Renee, is what we like to call family cousins. We're both Haitian. We grew up in the same church. We're not real cousins, but our moms know each other. If my mom heard me saying that's not my cousin, that's her ass whooping. You feel me? So That's my cousin, but we're not real cousins. We grew up together, and he kind of like he's always been in the industry doing his thing, like as far as like working in the music industry, and I was doing the events. Like I said, I'm humble with a lot of things, but I take that serious. I was packing stuff out. So one time he came to me, he's like, he was working with an artist. I'm like, yo, you think we can get this song played? And I think I got it played in like a second. It was like a packed crowd. He was like, yo, I got a partner that might want to invest in your parties. So the first thing started off with, I'm like, I bet. Let's do an event. We did an event. He came. He got his money the same night. Before the party was even over, he had his money, his investment. So he's like, yo, my partner want to meet you because Miz and Rafe, they was partners. You feel me? They was trying to find a way, a different type of business to keep their money going. You know what I'm saying? So my parties was supposed to be that. My partner was Due. He was part of Cloud9 with me, which is Shoot the Shame. So Miz is my cousin. Rafe is Miz's partner at the time, and I'm with Due. So, bro, we started with t-shirts. We did this podcast. I'm interviewing Uncle Murda, Angie Martinez, LL J. I'm doing what y'all doing. That's not working. We started a website. That's not working. The worst t-shirts in the world. We printed out. We thought it was hot. Flop. That don't work. So then one day, same thing, bro. Something happened in the streets. We got back to the house and Mo's like, yo, our life is like a movie, bro. We should put this on film for real. Like, just like a joke, and then we like, yeah, right. You want us to get locked up? You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, cool. And he's like, no, yes, people would be interested in this. You feel me? Whatever. Like the next day, he went and got a camera and a mic. Because we was trying, like, its context is important. This is like our 5th try on something different. You feel me? Like a lot of money was spent on other businesses that didn't work. So he's like, fuck it, why not try something else? So Money and Violence was supposed to be a short film first.
Yes, I remember seeing that.
It was like 3 months went by and we only had like 18 minutes of footage. And people started getting lazy, procrastinating. It's raining, we're not going outside. Snow, not going outside. We're going on a date, we're not meeting up. So then he's like, you know what? I'm going to just drop it, see what the internet think about it as an episode. If they like it, we'll drop 1 episode each week. That first episode did good. Back then, getting 1,000 views on something was like getting 1 million views. You feel me? So when we hit 1,000 views, he was like, yo, we're going to drop one every week. I'm like, yo, how are we filming an episode every week? But we got it done. That's guerrilla acting right there.
So that's what I even want to come back to is just the concept of the storyline and everything, because even the storyline is so good. Like, I got to give you guys your flowers, because the first scene you guys are getting ready to do a robbery, which gets played out like episodes down the line. Like, whose ideas were these? Like, were this Mo's idea? Like,
Mo wrote everything in that script. Like, don't get me wrong, as we built love for the characters, we added our own flavors to the character, of course, you feel me? Like, our own exaggeration, like Zogard being Zogard, that's him, you feel me? But the words or the direction that the conversation has to go was all Mo. You feel me? So he had it planned out. He actually had, it's crazy. I don't want to say too much, but that episode to what our finish line is already planned out in his head. Like, he knew, like, there was times he would tell me, yo, bro, because I ended up with the short end of the stick getting the Kane character. We'll get into that. But he'll be like,
I don't think so, but yeah, well, sorry.
In the beginning. So he's like, yo, bro, don't worry. By episode 4 of season 2, mind you, this is like episode 3 of season 1. By episode 4 of season 2, they're gonna love you. I'm like, how the hell you know that? And you didn't even write it yet. He's like, trust me, I know where the story is going. You're gonna start from the bottom up with everybody. You're gonna be a favorite. He was telling me that from episode 3 of season 1, while I'm getting my pockets ran and my jaw tapped. So nah, he had that vision, man. He knew what he was doing.
And it's crazy that you feel like you got the short end of the stick, because I have it as one of the questions, and I want to bring it up because I felt like your character had the most character development out of anybody on that show.
You see those words? I didn't even know what that was when we started the show. That's exactly the words Mo said. He was like, yo, character development. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm giving a man a piggyback ride, bro. Like, what are you telling me right now, bro?
Hello, mister. You don't respect your jaw, King.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So we filming, it's snowing outside. We filming a scene with Miz and Shane going to camera, some car clothes. He's like, oh, money and violence, my guys. Rafe, what up? Shane, what's good? Miz, keep that gun on you. Kane, you pussy. Mind you, it's a whole crowd watching. Yo, we all started laughing. I'm like, yo, they really believe the character. I'm doing a good job, bro. Like, that was the moment I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get into this character 100%.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, like obviously I was talking about the character development. So I want to take you back, like, just like you said, were you sure of the character? Like Mo's telling you certain things, just like you said, you're giving man's piggyback rides, having issues with your baby moms, flashing money on the ground and shit like that, having been like, yo, you see your dad, yo. Like, did you understand it at all? Like, was there any like give back to you're like, yo, Mo, I think I should probably do this though. Like, how was that?
I mean, like I said, we added our own flavors to that. Like, even with the money thing, me putting the money in my hat and talking to, like, putting on Instagram like that, it wasn't supposed to go that exaggerating, but I know people in the nightlife like that does that. You feel me? I'm like, yo, this is what they would do. You feel me? Like, it has to be extreme. So it'll be certain little things like that. Or the reason why I ended up with Kane, like I said, I was doing parties. I was actually in North Carolina doing parties with my clothing line. I was out there for like a good 3 months, whatever. So when I came back, that was after the whole wait. You feel me? So it was supposed to be a movie first. So he's like, yo, this is your character now. And I'm like, I'm looking at the script. I'm like, oh, man, but they already picked. You feel me? It's crazy because Shooter Shane was supposed to be Miz. And Miz was supposed to be Shooter Shane. But they switched at the last minute. Last minute. So I don't know how that would have worked out, but that's one thing that people don't know. That's how it was supposed to be.
I don't see the reverse though. I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean, we all stuck on that character already, so I can't.
Yeah.
But I don't see it either, to be honest. I think everybody got their right character.
It's crazy because now that you say that, I could see it though. Only because I know, like, I see how you are. I see your character, like your demeanor could possibly be Shane. You know what I'm saying? It could be because your characters weren't too different.
No, it wasn't. It was just slight tweaks. The only thing I think that had to be Rafe was Rafe. Mo had to be Rafe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All the gem dropping, that's how he talks on a regular. So it comes out fluently. Like
that guy just be there like, yo, you don't understand. Like, the goose is not good for the gander.
Yeah. That's him on a regular. You feel me? So it comes out naturally. Like, he could freestyle a whole talk to you about something that's going on right now on set. You feel me?
So you talked about the guy driving by and hollering at you guys. What was the other point or time where like the show was a hit?
Fab dropped that freestyle episode 9, I think. He was like, I'm chilling in the crib watching Money and Violence. Mind you, Fab didn't drop nothing in like 6 months. So his opening line being Money and Violence was huge back then.
Mm-hmm.
Huge. Like, my phone probably rang at least 100 times. Yo, shouted you out. He's watching Money and Violence. That's when I was like, yo, we really going somewhere with this. That was the moment. It was like episode 9 or 7, something like that. We wasn't even that far in yet. Shout outs to Fab too, because he definitely threw an alley-oop at that time.
Crazy.
Do you have like a favorite moment of the show?
I got some favorite scenes. One of my top scenes is the scene where Miz and Rafe, I don't want to say too much. I don't know who's watched, if they watched it.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Pause this if you're watching it on Tubi now, if this is your first time watching it. But when Rafe and Miz killed the Connect in front of Capone, in the barbershop.
Yes.
I think they deserve some awards for that. And Miz was like, yo, he's standing in front of Capone, like, don't do him. That's
don't do it. Don't get.
He's like, yo, Rafe, chill. You feel me? And Rafe was like, yo, they're gonna come for us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That was like, and the reason why I say that is because we used to have these issues, because remember, we only had one mic. if the 2 batteries die, we gotta wait like 2 hours. You know, they gotta charge up. Mm-hmm. So the battery was like dying. So they had to get that right like 2 times, and they got it done, bro. And it was just so heartfelt. That's one of my favorite scenes in Money and Violence. And my favorite character is Zogard.
Zogard is the light skinny, right?
The scammer, the one that
the fraud. Oh my God.
Yeah. I hate that guy.
He be having me crying, bro.
Bro, I thought at one point he was gonna get his own spin-off. I thought you guys were gonna start the Money and Violence universe, and hey, you know, you already know if you guys need some help, right?
Will definitely do good on a spin-off. That's 100%. That's 100%.
You just be doing the fraud, you know, showing people different. Like what?
That's 100%.
Yo, if you guys ever need help right now, my nickname is Ideas, eh? So I can give you ideas.
we gonna open, yo, son. I'm telling y'all, this Tubi thing is step one. Mo has so much. I don't know if y'all know, but he's writing for Godfather, Harlem, American Gods, a lot of different shows that's hot. Also outside of Money and Violence, he's writing for, and he has a lot of shows of his own that's like connected to that universe, like you said. That when they start dropping, y'all gonna be like, yo.
Wow. Yeah. I can't wait to see the universe unfold still.
Yo.
Because I believe he did something else. I think it was called The Shop, was it? Or
The Spot.
He came out with. And
so that was like a total different direction. I want to speak on that. He wanted to just challenge himself. Same thing like going to get the camera to do Money and Violence. He's like, yo, I want to shoot a series like a sitcom in one location, one background, but that's about same thing like Money and Violence. Can you think I could pull that off? I'm like, I don't know. It might get boring. Keep seeing the same location. But people love it. It got a lot of views, and people, they waiting for part 2 to come out. People like that show.
Okay. With that being said, when did you know or see the downfall of Money and Violence? When did that energy start to seep in?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to say the downfall of Money and Violence. I want to say the downfall of the core group. You feel me? Because Money and Violence, believe it or not, like till this day, every year things done happen because I'm on Money and Violence. So I can never say it took a downfall. Like I done met Jay-Z, Diddy, like all because of Money and Violence. You know, like my parties got bigger, my fan base got bigger. News with Ace, the following is bigger because I was on Money and Violence. You know, like my face alone in different cities get me in clubs because of Money and Violence. I get discounts places, you know, so I don't want to say, of course, you know, it's not at the peak no more because it's not out, you know, but it's never been like, yo, that's your whack. Everybody's just like, yo, when season 3 till this day, you feel me? So I don't ever want to, like, I could go outside right now and run into somebody, yo, bro, when season 3 coming out? I thought that was going to die down and it never did. You feel me? That's how much people love the show. But the core group, with the whole situation when Miz, you know, stepped away from the show, like I said, that's my cousin. I was confused because they have me. I'm a realist. Like I said, they have their own relationship. So I'm speaking to him. I'm speaking to Mo. I'm like, yo, why don't you just talk this out? I don't think it could be that serious. And if it is, maybe some knuckling up. Everybody good. You feel me? We'll make sure it don't get too crazy. You go to your room. You go to your room. Next week, this is over with. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? Like, may the best man win. But then it started getting a little personal, like even on attacks on me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, whoa. And I'm more like I bet when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. You could be a billionaire, God bless you. You could be homeless on the train, God bless you. I'm not gonna know. I'm not gonna inquire. I'm not gonna look at it. And it was a certain situation where, you know, some things was said that was just like, whoa, I didn't expect that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I just detached myself from there. But that's when I was like, okay, there's no coming back from that, you know? And that was it from there. So I want to be clear with the fans. The character Miz will be played by somebody else when we shoot season 3. Because we want to put that out there. I don't want people thinking, hoping. Some people are going to be disappointed, but there's no bringing that back around.
Yikes.
You see, you got into a lot right there. First off, so you're confirming that there is going to be a season 3.
Yep.
But we should have had a round of applause or something for that. You know what I'm saying? You might have to edit that in because holy shit. Like, thank you. but you're still not really. I guess more the question is, did you see tension filming? Like, was there tension, or did you see
it came out of left field? That's why I didn't think it was that serious.
So there was no tension. So season 2 happened. Everybody was good. Your deal on title's done, and then
doing bookings together. We did the concert Summer Jam. Meek Mill bring us out. We did Tidal show in Brooklyn. We all together. We taking trips, Miami. I told you that after season 2 is when we tried to go to Montreal all together on the plane. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing it. I was actually doing Miz's bookings because I was like the promoter. You feel me? So I'm doing Miz bookings, Rafe bookings, Shane bookings, majority of the cast. So it really came out of left field. It must have been something he's harboring. I really, till this day, still don't know. You feel me? But it came out of left field. And then it's just certain actions that just made me say, all right, I got to stay away from you. You feel me? And that was that.
Do you think it's a nigga problem or the mandem problem, like that we have this? Because I was part of a falling out. Like, my former platform, one of the most popular platforms in Toronto, we didn't really, see, if not that we didn't even see eye to eye, I would say it was 100% creative differences. We've seen other great groups, or, Rockefeller, like, what if Rockefeller never broke up? What if, like, what? Is that a thing with just us, or is it just because, obviously, we're in the hip-hop /
Corporate America is the worst cutthroat. The difference with corporate America, though, the other side, they'll cut you off and then play golf later. And it's like, buddy, you took that deal under my nose. I'm going to get you on the next deal. We take things personal because we feel like we grew up. That's our friends. If we get into a business with somebody, like, how could you do that to me? But like honestly, in business, bro, not saying there's certain people that got to take opportunities. Like, people are mad at Jay-Z when he left Rockefeller and then he took the president of Def Jam opportunity. Like, what was he supposed to do? Like, you feel me? Like, they get mad at things like that when people level up and move on up and you're not a part of it. So, like, if Money and Violence right now blows up, let's just say, like I said, maybe I become the fan favorite. And then I end up being the guy that's in Hollywood movies and the rest of them are still independent. Like, am I supposed to not take Hollywood movies so I can stay independent with them? But then that alone might cause a drift. Like, okay, why he can't get me in a movie? Why he can't get me in an extra? Yo, just introduce me to Tyler Perry. I know I could be like, but it doesn't work like that. Life don't work like that. I'm very big on, what's supposed to happen is gonna happen. You feel me? So the way Money and Violence went down and the way it's looking up on our end, on the back end, because we see everything, this is how it's supposed to happen. Because it could have been more at stake later down the line, and then it happened. And it could have been no coming back from that.
So it's more of like I guess there's like, just like you said, the example of you going to Hollywood. It's just like, so why can't you take me? Like, you're not loyal. They're gonna start saying, oh, you're not loyal. You're not riding for the fam. Like, it's like something like that, right? Like,
exactly. So, like, if I'm getting more bookings than you, and I got a Porsche and you got a Toyota, bro, that's not my fault, bro. You feel me? Like some people don't know how to put their ego to the side. I'm telling you, season 1, my character wasn't a fan favorite. I was doing bookings for those 3 guys, and that's how I was eating, the little 20%. Nobody wanted to book me. So I had to think smart. Okay, I'm not the fan favorite, but I'm the promoter that know promoters. Yo, I could get you Miz. Yo, I could get you Shane. Yo, I could get you, you feel me? Yo, guys, let me get y'all bookings for y'all so I could get 20%. I'll go to the booking with y'all and let me get 20% of the back end. And that's it. I didn't take it personal because nobody wanted to book me. And I figured out where I could fit in till my turn was to shine. That's it.
I feel like jealousy.
Everybody don't think
everything. Say that again?
Everybody don't think like that, though.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I feel like jealousy poisons the apple, fam, and fucks up the bunch. You know what I'm saying? It sucks, yo.
And it's not just jealousy. It's emotional things.
Emotional.
Feel me? Entitlement. You feel me? Is a big one. People feel entitled to what you got. Man, I know strangers that feel entitled to, like, yo, why Jay-Z don't give, like, if Jay-Z donates $1 million to a cause, they say, yo, he's a billionaire. Why he didn't give $100 million? Like, bro, $1 million. Yeah, but that's like $10 to him. Okay, he gave $1 million. But you could talk to the person till your face turn blue and they still gonna think the same thing. Like, he's cheap. Like, bruh, what?
because it's mindset too, right? It's everybody has their own mindset of what they feel like should be or what should happen, and it's just like you really, you can't really argue there if that's how you think. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Who am I to tell you you're wrong? Like, unless as long as you're not bad, like you said, as long as if you're bad mouthing me, that's different. But like, fuck, if you feel like that's how you feel, shoot, I can't tell you different.
Live in your truth.
That's right.
Super fact. So now Money and Violence is going through its next iteration now on Tubi.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
to us now. What was the whole process of getting it on Tubi? Why Tubi? I know my co-host was wondering why Tubi. That's where all the crazy movies and stuff is going on over there.
Fab, I see the craziest shit from Tubi, Fab. The girl shot the little girl. I'm just a kid, and bam, got her.
So let me tell you this, right? Without saying too much, but you see, you come into a room, they're like, yo, you could pick whatever car you want. You see a Toyota, Rolls Royce, Toyota. Which one you picking?
Rolls Royce.
So you go on something, stand out the most. What happens?
More people are gonna pay attention to you.
Tubi has over 80 million subscribers, believe it or not. No matter what those shows look like, they have a lot of subscribers. So if we put a good product, you feel me?
Yeah.
Not even a good product, a fucking
great,
a great product that you already know what it does.
Yeah.
So that's that. The other thing is crazy. Tubi, we just had a conversation today, and she's probably gonna kill me. She doesn't want no credit, and I'm not gonna say it. But anyway, so it happened through a plug. Feel me? She doesn't want credit though, and I hate not giving people credit. But you know who you are. Thank you. She made it happen. We was thinking about like how we gonna get it on another platform, because that's step one. Step one is Money and Violence was hot when it was hot, but you got to remember, before Tubi and even before Spotify blew up, these streaming things really blew up. We kind of helped Tidal get a little higher. Like we was right there in the beginning. So now all these other movies and stuff are bigger than us, because the generation that's out now that would keep you alive basically don't even know Money and Violence. Like all these young drill artists and stuff, they never seen it. You feel me? Because it hasn't been on YouTube. It hasn't. So now we have a chance to give out that good product and basically reinvent ourselves with Tubi. You feel me? So that's step one. Get Money and Violence buzzing again to lock in, production costs for everything else we're working on.
Okay.
So everybody right now, if you're at this point of the interview, make sure you go tap in with Tubi. Money and Violence. We need that, the number one movie. That's got to be, when they pop up in Tubi, you got to see Money and Violence. That's got to be the number one. Show anything. It's got to be number one.
That's exactly what we need. Send it to. I've been hitting them in the background. I don't think they got it in Toronto yet. They're working on it, but I'm on them. I'm trying to get it international. Anybody send them, share them the link. You feel me? Tell them at your job. Tell them everywhere. Like, help us push that. We got to run those numbers up.
No, that's fact. That's fact. What about the influence? Do you guys understand the influence that Money and Violence had? Like, just like we were talking about, I was mentioning at the beginning of the show, we have shows like Life of the Dot, like that was straight off from you guys. Push, that was somewhat of the same idea, that was supposed to be a short film that kind of turned into a series. I do know, I believe you were speaking about Respect Life and RIP Boom P. Like, I believe you were trying to get that on Cloud9 TV or something like that. Yes. I don't know if you could talk more about that. And
so Cloud9 TV Entertainment was supposed to be what Tubi is. Like, we were supposed to be a production company. We was like, yo, what we're going to do is we're going to give everybody else an opportunity to be on our website, since we have the viewers, the subscribers. And on top of that, if they got the budget, we're going to come out and film. Like, I was going to be holding the mic, Mo doing the camera, because we already have the experience. You feel me? So this is kind of like when things kind of like went left, because like I said, some people want to do things and you could tell them, and then other people is like, if that's not in them, that's not in them. You feel me? Like, your dream, same thing like I see a vision. My people saw the music vision. I turned that vision into parties and I never looked back. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But they kept their music vision. So when we was doing that, I was hitting everybody up. They know all Respect Life. I don't think at that time Toronto started anything yet because I would have knew about it. You feel me? But every other, I think I went through like 100 people. I got like 88 yeses. So Cloud9 TV was going to be lit. I started sending out the contracts. I would say later that week, I was running around with Young M.A. and her manager. We was in a club and was like, yo, we about to hit the road. Her song was just blowing up. We was in the club celebrating. The very next morning, I got locked up.
Oh, jeez.
I did a month in. Now, a month in any industry, you know, you out of sight, out of mind, bro. So by the time I came back out, some of the web series done broke up. People done moved on. Young M.A. is already making $30,000 a show. Ooh, is like the biggest song out. So I'm just like, oh, damn, I got to try to find another avenue. And then I'm dealing with my legal issues as well. You feel me? On probation, can't travel without talking to somebody. So, you know, it's humbling experiences because you think you have a plan and then out of nowhere, it's just like, bruh, settle down. You feel me? So I want to say like, it would have been big. Cloud9 TV would have been huge if I was able to pull off getting all those web series on our website.
Have you spoke to anybody from Respect Life? Because, like, you know, obviously RIP to Boom P. We haven't really, you know, I as far as I know, and like that's again one of my favorites. We haven't heard if they're going to continue the show or anything like that. I don't know if you could just give, you know, maybe any insight to some of the fans.
I haven't personally spoken to nobody from there, but word around the New York streets is that they are going to continue. You feel me? Okay. There's somebody that took it over. But they're just trying to do it right, you know, out of respect for Boom, you feel me? And make sure it's something that's a good product. And shout outs to them too, man. Like, I did a couple of interviews with them. And I'm gonna put that out there because I'm not no liar, and I want to clear it up at the same time. I never watched the show, right? But I never fully watched Money and Violence either. I'm just not a guy that sits. There's some things you can tell me about the show that I'll be like, yo, that happened, because there's some scenes I'm not, feel me? Mm-hmm. And I've never fully watched from front to back Money and Violence either. So nobody take offense that I don't watch certain shows. You feel me? Like Top Boy, I watched 2 episodes and then I saw the ending, so I know how it ends. So I don't need to watch the whole series, you know? So
like, I watched the 2 episodes. Did you like the ending? Did you like it how it ended?
I feel like it was forced. I love the concept, the conversation. But I think, in my opinion, I don't know, this is just me pulling straws out the air, because of the writer's strike, I feel like they kind of like rushed it before the strike started and just put that out there like that. My most important thing, Duchesne should have never went out like that. That was like, what?
I feel like he was supposed to end up in jail. And Sully was supposed to happen, but like, not like that. Like, have an open end, like don't have an open ending where it's just like, okay, well, who? Like that's not how you end a series.
Top dog like that to go down kinda in a sucker way is crazy to me.
Yeah, man.
There was no in between. Like, top dog, you feel me? That's like starting season 3 of Money and Violence with Miz snitching. Y'all gonna be like, what?
But you could start it off with him dying. Because of what happened in the last episode, you could kill him off the show. That's why I was like, when people were just like, oh, well, Miss is not going to be on the show with Coward. I'm like, not really still. I'm like, after what happened in the last episode, you can kind of just wipe him out. You don't even have to recast him still.
Because, like, you got to think about it. Like, and I don't know what direction Mo's going in to that extent. You feel me? That's his mindset. But, you know, like you said, fuck, you killed a cartel lieutenant. They pulled up 3 cars deep to grab the other guy.
The other guy, yeah.
The lowriders. Mm-hmm. That ain't nothing to play with. Then you got the Jamaicans on your ass. You feel me? You killed one of the main generals. So you got to think about so many different ways. But my thing is like, that's you would expect that because he's did so much shit in 2 seasons. You feel me? Like, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. But if it started off with, yo, pass me them fries, I'm going to tell you what everything Rafe did. You're going to be like, wait, what?
Yo,
and that's how it's crazy that you said that, because that's how Top Boy started. Like the shade was like, yo, Sully was just like, yo, it's my business now. He's like, oh, you want to be Top Boy? All right, have it. Like, what?
It was
like no fight back.
Yeah, it was an idiot. And the man died from a stray, dog. Like that wasn't even a shot, fam. Like it didn't even look like he didn't really shoot him. He just shot and it just hit him. Like I don't think it was like an accident shot. Like I don't know. That shit was fucked up.
And like I said, shout out to them, the cast. I don't want to just as a fan. This is me talking as a fan. My guy wasn't supposed to go out like that. So don't take that personal. The writer's room, but as a fan, nah. That it seemed too romantic for me.
Yeah. Listen. Hold on, real quick. Gutsy, before you actually go ahead, Guts, and I want to do something.
No, I was just gonna say the writers don't take it from Ace, but take it from Gutsy. Yes, do better, please. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't want to. That should never ended like that, bro. I hated that whole season. I'm sorry, but yeah.
Let me show you 50 seconds of Life in the Dot real quick. It's a trailer of the end of the season. Tell me if this is something you would watch.
Okay.
All right.
Lindsay, you're good? Virgin, man, I'm good, Virgin. Man is linking me saying that you're just robbing people and things. Like, yo, Lindsay, don't call my phone with this hot shit, please. Hot shit? Nobody's hotter than you, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you think I care? You think I care who says what and this, that, who's gonna grab this? And I don't care. Like, they can do what they want to do. There's no say when I come to fall back around. Yeah. That's how I go. Yeah. Richard, it's not just Rude Boy you have to worry about, Who cares? Who does talk? Who cares? Who cares? I could care less, to be honest.
I like that. Yeah, I would definitely, so see me, like I said, I would sit in, watch, and then 2 minutes later, I got a phone call, I got to run. But I like shows like this. I love my lady. If she's into it, I'm watching the whole show. She's going to sit me down. Like, you're going to watch this. Nope, put your phone down. Like, she's one of those, smack my phone out my hand, because she knows I don't take time to just chill. And I need to, but it's like, I have this issue, bro. Like,
you're not really a show guy. Like, a lot of people are like that. They can watch back what they're doing acting, obviously, because they have to improve as an actor. But to sit down and watch an hour, I know a lot of people, when they tell me, they're like, yo, Gutsy, you watch all these shows? Like, you really watch all these shows? I'm like, yeah, fam. I'm like, it kind of, to me, it balances me, because if I don't, I'll probably go do something crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather just sit down and then, create my own show in my head.
It's a good feature to have, because, like, you guys could reference so much things. You know how those people, there's people in the hood that be like, yo, remember that movie? Da, 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 da. I'm going to be like, I saw that movie, but I don't remember that. You know what I mean? Like, you hear a Drake bar, like, yo, in Paid in Full, da, 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 and I'm be like, that happened in Paid in Full? You feel me? Like, and it's movies that I know for a fact I've seen, but I didn't retain the information because I probably was busy multitasking, and then, like, I'll watch something over, like, oh, shit. You feel me?
Word.
That looks dope, though, man. Yo, listen, man, and everybody out there, it's an open market, bro. Tubi, Hulu, Peacock, Amazon Prime, Netflix. They're all looking for stuff like that, bro. Trust me.
Original content.
I know somebody that's on Tubi right now off their phone. They recorded a whole series, not series, it's like a mini movie on their phone. And they're still on Tubi. So don't, I'm not saying put product out like that, but I'm saying, like, you could start somewhere, bro. Like, go for it. If you're watching this right now and you've been thinking about it, just go for it, yo.
Well, when we do our show, you got to tell me your price, man, because I might have to, like, get you a cameo episode,
Get it. Let's get it. I want to play a crackhead in somebody's show, so just...
Yo! Holy shit! Yeah, off camera.
The world works in mysterious ways.
Off camera.
Yeah, that's so crazy you said that. I hope you're being serious, because, you might really have to tell us your budget, broski.
Yeah, I'm dead ass. I don't know. I just feel like I want to test that and try that. Like, you feel me?
Yo, yeah. Say that.
That's God, bro.
I got one last question. With all the great moments that has happened in the last fucking 2 years now, what is the greatest moment in New York history in the last 2 years? right now?
Greatest moment? You mean like out in just NYC in general?
Just in New York. Like, what's the greatest moment? I guess in your eyes.
Damn. I don't know what they. I be out of touch. Like I ain't even think of nothing. What's happening in New York? I feel like, of course, it's me, New York number one. Everybody know I'm a Knicks fan, so everybody know I love New York. Anything New York is me. But I just feel like New York been like in hip hop, they under the South. You feel me? Like we just haven't got back to our essence, in my opinion. I don't know nothing worth bragging about that came out of New York. I could be wrong. You feel me? But
for me, Mason Cameron coming back together and doing their show.
That's fire. That's a good one. I like
that. That is like, because I've been a Cam and Mace fan. Moment. You know what I'm saying?
And that's huge. That's huge. See, yeah. I wasn't thinking in that direction. That is huge.
That's
City. I would have said the Dipset and friggin' Locks verses.
Ooh, yeah.
That actually hurt. That actually hurt my heart. That's like seeing two brothers fight. You feel me? And then knowing there was a stronger brother hurt. At one point, we had them all in the same level. You know what I'm saying? But that hurt to see that publicly.
Do you think that America's kind of like falling off as the power in like the music industry now? Because you see, like, obviously Drake's number one. You see Burna Boy's burning up the place.
That's been the case for that. Drake has been number one for like 10 years. Like, hell yeah. Like,
hasn't been number one 10 years. Maybe like 5. He's been relevant for 10. But I don't think when he came out, people were really rocking with him like that.
That was his best times. Drake's been on, he's legit about to pass Michael Jackson right now for most number ones in history.
I seen that. That's crazy.
That's never going to be done again by a hip-hop artist or rapper. Come on, think about it.
But it's different. I think it's different times because we have to understand, like, well, Michael was probably the same thing too. I think it was a favoritism thing where Michael. So I can't even. I won't even use the favoritism thing because I think it's a favoritism thing with Drake. Even if he puts out bad music, it's still gonna go number one because
let me tell you.
I don't know if you're gonna be like that song with SZA's trash. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm being honest with you. I don't lie about nothing. I never even heard it, so I know it's not doing too good because I'm in the clubs. They don't play it in the clubs. You feel me? Like, and usually Drake songs is all in every radio. It still went number one, but I haven't even heard it. So I get where you're coming from with that. You feel me? But I can't say it's trash or not because I legit ain't even hear a bar from it yet, you know? But what I want to say is when you're that chosen one, it doesn't matter. Yo, bro, and we see it, like, let's say Michael Jordan. You feel me? Like, when you're that chosen one, Floyd Mayweather, no losses. Like, there's certain people that just become the chosen one. And in rap for now, Drake, of course there's going to be time he got to pass it to somebody, but Drake was that chosen one. You feel me? There's the same thing I say with Biggie and Tupac. Their music careers wasn't even that long to me to be so everlasting like this.
Facts.
Let's think about
especially Biggie.
Think about how many artists we have lost in the past 20 years. None of them are being talked about like Biggie and Tupac. Really think about it. Pun, don't get me wrong, they get their flowers. Big L, nobody. Those were the chosen ones of that era.
Not even the recent ones like Juice WRLD, XXX, like, RIP to them. Even the ones that we got, like, Houdini, like, shoot. That's another thing we want to talk about really quick. Like, what do you feel about the new era with the whole smoking on dead ops and shit like that? Do we have to find a place where we have to tell these kids, like, y'all got to chill with that? Because we recently did an interview with a kid, Dope Boy DQ, and like RIP, literally a month after we did the interview, he was gunned down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do we got to tell these kids, like, yo, it's not worth the clout that you're talking about some of these dead ops and shit. Like, the amount of guys that are saying it and talking about it that are succeeding doesn't amount that are ones that are dying.
We could talk till our face is blue. That's not what's going to stop them. We have to stop indulging in it. Once there's no money there, trust me, they're not making those songs no more. If the radios stop playing it, if promoters stop booking them, if everybody just sits
bloggers stop reposting their videos.
Same drill people will start doing R&B. Trust and believe. They're doing it because they're getting money out of it. Nobody wants to do it. Son, trust me, they don't want to be broke. That's the one. People will be cool with their ops to not be broke. I'm telling you, bro. Once there's no money, we take away that faction of the drill or what. And I don't want to just blame drill music. It's like a temperature that the world is in. It's not just, you know.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to say drill, because it's like, it's the smoking on dead ops is not just the drill. Like, you know what I'm saying? They say it in like almost all the songs now. Like the girls are saying it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's becoming a thing where I don't think they understand. Like, it's one thing if you're dissing somebody or something, but like saying that you're smoking on somebody that's dead, that you guys don't even know, had no beef about, I don't think they understand the energy that these kids are like.
And what people don't understand, right? We all have, every single person, no matter who it is, 9 to 5, but we all have people that love us. When you say smoking on dead, it goes outside of a gang beef. Now the family hears that on a record. That person has a brother, they have an uncle, they have a cousin, you don't know where that energy might be coming from. You feel me? Like, and they just put that out there in the universe, and it's just like, and then on top of that, like, you guys just don't understand. It's like a repeat cycle. You guys are telling on yourselves. Every time y'all mention certain situations, and it always come back 3-4 years later that they use the same information to round you up. Every crew, you see it happening to, and they just keep repeating and rinse, repeating and rinse. You know, the feds are just on iTunes now. That's it. They don't put no wires in your phone. They just wait for your next song. Okay, you smoking on Little Timmy from the Bronx. Oh, I think it was them with Little Timmy. Okay, then they go back to the cameras. Oh, this does look like him in this camera. Okay. Then they see you had this car in this music video. They match it with the car that left the scene. That, bro, it's the same thing over. And I just want them to understand, like, bro, trust me, I don't think drama, because somebody asked me, like, you think the hood drama, some hood drama are so in deep that I wouldn't even step in between to say, yo, stop this. Certain things done happen that it's like,
you can't come back from.
May the best man win. You feel me? But at least do it with decency, bro. Like, the point is not to get caught up in the system. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but that, I don't know. I feel like you take away the money and the admiration of, and it's crazy because they don't even get to a high level. They don't notice that. You don't see them headlining festivals, Coachella. They don't get to that level. They think these little
can, because they go to jail or they die.
Yeah,
so how are you gonna get to that? They're not alive long enough to get out. So that's why I'm saying, is it even worth it when you've seen like how many of you guys are actually able to get out, where you're feeding your whole family, maybe feeding your block, maybe putting on for generations to come? It don't add up to the niggas that are dying from this shit.
Son,
the niggas that are getting locked up.
I've never seen so many known celebrity rappers get killed, and so many get locked up in this rapid pace. Because when Biggie and Pac died, it was like a shock. Like, whoa, rappers died? Now it's like every time you look at this person gunned down, that person gunned down, this person locked up, that person 10 years, this person locked up, that person gunned down. It's legit every day somebody's gunned down.
Because we were complaining about it. Like, I always complain about it, and I say, like, Toronto is probably worse than anybody. But, again, I'm not in the States, so I don't really know. And it really could be just as bad in Baltimore, just as bad in LA, New York, wherever, where it's just like, for some strange reason, and it's the good ones. Like, these guys don't have to rap like that. Y'all don't have to do it. But for some strange reasons, the really, really good ones, they're the ones either get locked up, and like, for Toronto, it's crazy. We have top 5, Bizlo, Houdini, Bully, Dope Boy DQ, and Pangs just went back in. And these are all Bugs, Hoodlum. These are all guys that have went in within the last year, 2 years.
And that's what I'm saying.
And they're big names. Top 5's got, like, he's on Academics live stream and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Top 5
this is crazy.
Top 5 I've heard about mad times. And it's the culture. It's sad. They take the hood with them. You're supposed to leave the hood behind. Not your peoples. You know? The hood is not your people. That's why people don't understand. That hood mentality is what you leave behind. You can take your peoples with you. You feel me? But y'all got to leave that hood mentality behind. They think it's soft to hire security guards and have licensed people around you. They want their friends getting caught up with guns, gun charge after gun charge after gun charge. I'm not even gonna get on here preaching. I just feel hopefully one day they realize and wake up and be like, this ain't it.
Yeah, man. Hopefully. Last few questions about money and violence.
No problem.
Who would you put on the show? If you had like a dream castmate, or maybe I don't know what happened to your baby mom on the show. I don't know if she's gonna be able to be on the show. Maybe if you could recast her now, she's not gonna be on the show. Or just anybody that you would be like, I would put them on the show, and what would they do? Just in your thoughts.
It's a lot of people. I ain't gonna front. Just like if I could like, and this is where they always tell me like I'm like that. How do they call it? I'm that cartoon character writer. You feel me? Like I would want Money and Violence to cross paths with every show that's ever been. The Wire. I would have a scene in Baltimore where we run into Snoop and Chris. You feel me? Snoop died. Snoop.
Yes,
Chris,
we can't do Snoop, but probably Chris.
Like Chris coming out of jail, like I would do that, you know, like, and it's like, yo, you heard of somebody named Marlo? Like it'll be a little scene like that. Then it'll be like, go.
You know what? Sorry to cut you. Sorry, this is the way I think. I think that you would be perfect for when Tommy just decides to come back to New York, and for some strange reason, you know, you and your boys just try to pick him off because Jannard. I feel like you and Jannard are related for some strange reason. I don't know if you watched Tommy's show.
So even I was gonna say, even with that, like back then, I'm like, yo, imagine the season ends with Miz and Rafe in the car, like, yo, I'm hearing they're getting a lot of money out this club, and then you see Truth Club, and you see Ghost and Tommy walking out. That would have been crazy.
Yo.
That's how I think. Because like now everybody's like, Miz and Rafe is about to try to rob Ghost and Tommy. You don't even know what side to pick. You feel me? Like, it's gonna go down, but that's how I would write things in. You feel me? Like it would be anything that's hot at the moment, I would try to touch basis with it because some people love that type of, in my opinion, I feel like they would love that type of connection. You feel me? Same thing you just said with Power Force. Same thing. You feel me? Like that's how I feel. Or somebody making a call like, nah, I got these two young hitters in Brooklyn, and then it's me and Shane coming out the building. You feel me? Like it could be somebody from Toronto. It could be Top Boy. Shane.
I was just gonna say that. Sonny could have stayed alive. Yo, Kane. What's going on? Yo, blood. I'm coming to the city, man. It's too hot down here. Like
Yeah, I need a place to stay, and then Shane on the other line, like, yo, bro, you know you could come. Just let me know. I'll pick you up at the airport. And the season end like that. Everybody been like, you know, like.
But you see, that's that marketing genius brain of yours working. That's what that is. Ace. Ace is a fucking good marketer, fam. Like, we need to talk to him for real. Like, this guy's sick, man.
That's how my mind works. So that's where I would have went with all the episodes, bro. Like, all of them. And everything would be intertwined. Go to Louisiana, go to LA. That, you know what I mean? I would show everything, bro. Everything.
That's smart.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Just what's the last thing you would like for people, obviously to watch, but to take in from Money and Violence, like when they watch it?
So a lot of times, man, these shows, these documentaries, even these artists, sometimes, man, you guys see the what? Yeah, see what happened. This person gets unalive. This person, you know, gets hurt. This person did this. This person gets locked up. Money and Violence is basically trying to show you the why things may happen. You know, we're not animals. Sometimes it's really circumstantial. You feel me? Like if you watch Money and Violence, you see my character. I was trying my best to find a job. Turn down. I'm getting robbed. Every time I step out, the mother of my child won't let me see my kids unless I have some type of money. And then I'm around my influences. My brother got killed. And my influences is a bunch of dudes getting money in the ways they get money. So if I can't get a job and I need money to see my kid, where do I turn? To the people that's around me. You feel me? So some things be circumstantial. You know, I catch an accident murder the first time saving my friend, though. I didn't even want to do it, but it's my friend or him. I'm going to choose my friend. And there's certain scenarios that work out like that. Mm-hmm. People become murderers by accident all the time. And then once you catch that one, so it's just showing you the why, man. I want you guys, some people see the title and be like, money and violence, but really take in the gems. We're not idolizing violence, but that is two things people respect, money and violence. You feel me? So.
And again, bro, like I really don't think maybe now, but yeah, your character had the best character development ever, because it's like a real, just like the story you're telling is a real story that people go through and they understand it. Like their baby moms having issues, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing what to do when they get a little bit of money, because it's just like, oh, I got a couple of stacks here and there. You know what I'm saying? Really trying to look for jobs and shit like that. Like your character more than anybody. I always said like, yo, Kane's character is so real, fam. I don't think they understand, bro.
most relatable. You feel me? Because
yes, most relatable.
Of course, we know some Shooter Shanes out there that keep it on them. We know some Miz's, but it's few, very rare that move so militant. And of course, we know a couple of dudes like Rafe that preach to you and still move the way they move, but those are rare. You feel me? Like but there's a lot of Kanes. You feel me? But
not everybody can play that role and make it feel like, you played that. There's parts where I was like, damn, bro, I know what these guys going through right now.
So I remember. So something I watched out. Damn, I hope they don't cut me out the show. I didn't see Money and Violence, but I did watch Snowfall. My lady made me watch it from season 1 to the ending. That was a roller coaster ride of emotions. I don't know if y'all watched Snowfall, but shout out to...
Even though I didn't like how they did my boy, that's how you end the show.
That was an ending.
That's how you end the show. That was a beautiful ending. It's so funny that you said that. I think I'm going to go rewatch that whole show.
That's going from everything to...
nothing.
Nada.
And it was so believable because, to me, he not knowing, he was digging himself a lot of holes too. You feel me? It was a lot of times he could have got out. Greed. It's a lot of times he could have stepped away. And that's why we talk about too, man, knowing when to step away, bro. You can't just keep risking it all. You can't keep putting it all on black. One day it's going to land on red.
Yep.
Feel me? So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for having me on here, man.
Yeah, Ace, thank you so much for coming through for the Man Them Show. Let the people know how to get a hold of you, everything that you got going on. Again, the Tubi, everything that you got going on, let the people know.
All right, y'all. Once again, it's Ace General, a.k.a. Kane from Money and Violence, a.k.a. Mr. News with Ace on Instagram or all my social medias. It's Ace_General_. Y'all could check me out there. Yeah, man, Money and Violence is on Tubi. Please go watch that, share that, like that. Go on YouTube, watch The Spot, watch the first episode of Black. We got more episodes coming out. We got more shows coming out. And make sure y'all tune into the Man Den, man. If y'all a Money and Violence fan, if this show brung y'all here from the States or wherever, watch the other shows. Support the people, man. Let's take them from here to there. You feel me? So I could be back on the show with the rest of the cast. Let's set that up as well. Shout outs to Mo. He definitely he was supposed to pop in like a little secret, but he's on set right now. So,
what is he on set? What is he on set for?
I can't let that one out. I don't want people to know I'm capping. I still got him saved as Rafe. I don't know if y'all can see. Look, I sent them the link. You see?
Yeah, I see the R. I see the R.
But he's still on set. You feel me? So he was gonna tap in as a little surprise real quick, but
we appreciate you guys.
I got you. No doubt. And we appreciate the love. Shout out to the whole Toronto, Canada, Montreal. Let me come out there. I want to host a party. If you're a promoter out there, bring me out there. I need to be back. Let's go. We ready. Let's do it.
Oh, we got you, man. We're gonna holler at Ritz after this, alright?
Yeah, for sure.
See no more. Let's set it,
man. Again, you guys, make sure you guys go tap in with Ace General. Make sure try and figure out the VPN that gets you the different networks. That will work so you can get the Tubi and then hopefully that still paints. The numbers is still legit. I don't know how that works, but just support everything that Ace, Mo, everybody from Money and Violence, whole team. You already know the man them rocks with them, so they're certified out here.
Let's get it, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all ready?
Yeah, appreciate you. It's your boy Gutsy.
It's your boy Vegas.
We are for this.